Miranda took a trip down there to give us a first-hand look.
We know all too well the power of a hurricane, or as in the case of Sandy, a superstorm. Sandy packed winds over 80 miles per hour, along with a 9-foot storm surge when she stormed ashore in the fall of 2012. This house is being buffeted by a wind force that is the equivalent to a Category 3 hurricane. It's only a simulation, but scientists here at Florida International University's Wall of Wind are studying these models to better understand what those winds can do and ultimately how we should be building our homes to better withstand such force. Scientists say the most vulnerable location in our region is Staten Island.
The impact for those structures might be significant.
Why? Because of all the wood frame construction. The rooftops are the first things to go, leaving the rest of the structure exposed.
There are building codes, wind standards in place for the past 40, 50 years, so most of these buildings have been designed using a certain load, wind-induced load. That doesn't mean that every single structure out there is safe or has been designed to withstand a very extreme wind event.
All of this research helps government agencies rewrite building codes to make structures safer. As we saw with Hurricane Sandy, sometimes the most destructive force of a hurricane is not wind, but water. We traveled to the University of Miami Rosenstiel School for the latest on the dangers of storm surge. One of the largest hurricane simulators in the world is called Sustain. Huge fans blow 160-mile-per-hour winds into a huge tank, generating waves and storm surges that would ravage any coastline.
We can generate a hurricane Category 5 winds over water and learn about how to forecast hurricanes better and also what impact they make on coastal structures and communities in order to better plan for future events.
Lab director Dr. Brian Howe says the Sustain project can actually customize a model to fit a particular coastal region, and ours is on the map.
We are presently working with people in New York and New Jersey on ways to build better, and we'll be simulating those types of coastal structures and coastlines in the near future.
Now for the question I know is on everyone's mind. I asked assistant scientist Benjamin Highmace, could we be in for another Sandy here in the Northeast? The answer he gave was ominous.
I think it's likely. The question is of timing. We need to really work in improving our forecast models to really come up with a better answer to that question.